Hey guys, so I just got home from work. It's already 7. Usually I get home like 5 after 6. But I stayed late because we had some important files to deliver to a different studio, and so I had to hang around to make sure they were all assembled. And then I had to upload them, which took forever. I actually left before they were finished uploading, so I'm just gonna check on them here. But anyways, so I just got home and I noticed our new dishwasher. Oh my god, it's so fancy. Oh god, I haven't even like touched anything. I seriously just got home and I'm like, I'll just vlog my first impression of everything. Although I did see this scuff. Oh jeez. Oh well, I'm sure it'll either come off with a cloth or it can use a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Which reminds me, I need to buy more Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. Oh. And then, hold on. Put some papers underneath this with like my address on it and stuff. So hide those. Okay. So, manual, I take it. Instructions, pretty cool. And they gave us some free Cascade stuff. That's cool. Okay, let's open this sucker up. Oh, that handle is that even latching? Hold on. It's just like really deep. You have to push the button in really far, and then this ledge. I don't need to like push it quite far. It's weird. And here we go. Oh, did they run it? They must have. It's all wet inside. Oh, that looks fancy. Ooh, a larger rack for forks and or utensils, whatever. Yeah, this is so much nicer. Our old one was very like grungy, faded, just like gross looking. It was the same one we had in our old apartment, but just older looking. There's still water down there. Is that normal? It's like, I don't know. We'll do a little trial run whenever we fill it up. That's pretty cool. Oh, is there just one spot to put detergent? I'll have to read the instructions. Whoa. Oh, pre-wash and main wash. I see. So because there's no seal, this will just trickle out. And this one's got the seal, so it has to open to release that. Cool. So fancy. So if you've been keeping track, we got a brand new stove when we moved in, and we didn't buy any of this stuff. We live in an apartment, and the apartment building is responsible for putting in the major appliances. So like the fridge, stove, and dishwasher were already in here, but things like microwave is ours, coffee machines, all that's ours. So yeah, they installed this right before we moved in. Fridge, I don't know, it doesn't look new, but it's in good shape and everything, so that's cool. And now our brand new dishwasher. Yeah, new appliances. I'm so happy. Like, this is so lucky. Stroke all of it. You know you're an adult when... Christian, I want to play a game.
Excellent.
We're gonna play some sequence. I'll just sit here and film while you set it up, okay?
Oh, the first game's easy.
Why is this all wrinkly? Was it not rolled up?
It was.
Feels like it was folded. Like accordion style. I'm always red because I like red. Okay, speaking of red. Red's been my favorite color for several years now, but I'm like, why is red my favorite color? Because I clearly like pink a hell of a lot more. Although, technically pink is a tint of red. Like, you know, if you add white to blue, you get baby blue, like a pastel blue. If you add white to green, you get like a pastel green. So if you add white to red, you just get a pastel red, aka pink. So technically it's still red. But yeah, it's weird. I'm like, why do I say my favorite color is red? I don't own many red clothes. I don't think red looks good on me. It doesn't look good with this hair color especially. Like, I usually will get something in pink. And lately I've also been really into like turquoise and teal, but pink's been that like has always been one of my top colors. So I'm like, why is red my favorite color if I prefer pink? Maybe pink's my favorite color. Should I start saying that? I feel like I'm betraying red. Red is very beautiful though. So, if anyone's played sequence before, you gotta get 5 in a row. And look at this. Pairs are sometimes good, sometimes it's annoying because you don't have as much variety in your hand. I have 3 pairs. Oh my god. And now look at my hand. I used a jack to block Christian. But now this is my hand. Yep. So Christian won the first round. I had lots of chances. Like, I had a lot of 4 in a rows. A couple of them got blocked, but I just couldn't get the cards. And I'm angry because in this game, you have to pick up a card at the end of every turn, so you constantly have 7 cards in your hand. But if you forget to pick up on your turn, it sucks to be you only get 6 cards for the rest of the game. So I forgot at one point, which I usually don't do. And what angers me about it is like it screws with destiny, because now he picks up all the cards I would have picked up and I pick up all the cards he would have picked up. But it happened early on enough that it's not like it affected anything. Like, it obviously affected the game, but it's not like, oh, I would have won if I had those cards. Like, you never know how it would have gone down. Christian just won again. I had 3 4 in a row, but I was unable to finish any of them off. So, I was sad. Christian won again. As you can see, I had a sequence, but I wasn't able to complete any of my other ones. Why aren't you letting me win? Actually, I don't like when people let me win, but I just mean, like, curses. We're gonna play a first game, but we're taking a little break, because Christian's pooping. And nothing is TMI on these vlogs. What time is it even? Oh my god, it's 20 after 9. I'm supposed to edit soon. Whatever. Let's make it another late night. Yeah. What am I doing with my life? I still need to reply to my pen pal letter. I got it like right before I moved here, but I was so busy with the move and everything. I like did not have time. And today was just one of those days where I'm not really doing anything. So I could reply to it. Usually when I'm at work, I think of stuff to vlog about. And then when I get home, I forget about it. So I have my email address listed on my Baylee Creations channel. Now that I've told you that, please don't use it to just send me a message. It's for business inquiries only. But anyways, speaking of these business inquiries, I got one earlier today from someone named Hans, which I tweeted about because I thought it was funny. I was like, it's a trap. But anyways, this person was like, oh, I checked out your channel and I love it and you have such great style. But the thing is, like, it was clearly a generic email, and how would they know about my style? I do art videos, but basically it was this like Korean clothing website. They wanted to send me free clothes. I do art videos. Like, we were so dumb. And nowhere did it say like, Dear Baylee or Baylee Creations. It was just this generic mass email. I hate when I get those, because I'm like, have I ever done a fashion video? Have I ever done anything related to that? Like, why would you contact me to promote your clothes? I'm an art channel. I draw stuff. I can draw your clothes, but I'm not gonna. I've been getting a lot of compliments on that tote bag. Okay, here's what I want to know. No one really knows how to pronounce her name. Like, I always used to think it was like Loish, but I think it's more like Loish. I'm not sure, because the girl's name is Lois. Her real name is Lois. So her username is Lois with an H at the end. And her last name does not start with an H. So it's not like it's her last initial. So is it Loish? Kind of like Lois, but Loish? Or is it like Loish? I always thought it was Loish, but I really don't know. The great mystery. Anyway, yeah, I've been getting a lot of compliments on the bag. Mostly from people who recognize the artwork. They're like, hey, that artist. And so, but I've noticed one thing about the bag. And I don't know if it's from, like, the sweater I was wearing this weekend, but there's, like, these black, what are they called, like, pills or something? I don't know why I think they're called that. I don't know if that's the real name, but basically it's, like, little balls of fabric. And I actually have a little thing that gets rid of that, so I'm going to go get that. So, yeah, this thing's great for sweaters. I've used it on blankets. I've used it on furry boots. I used to use it on my bed sheets all the time because I had fuzzy sheets. Not, like, super fuzzy, but just this really soft fabric. But that was back when I had a twin bed. But anyway, here we go. Basically, this thingy, you flick a switch, and there's little blades inside that spin, and it gets rid of this stuff. So, let's do a little close-up here. I love the sound of it getting them, like, Oh, 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 it's magic, you know. Look at that. That looks so much better. And it sucks it all up and gets in this little lint trap. Oh god, like, seriously, like, I don't know why. I just like to look at it and see it get clean. There's something very satisfying about it. There, now you're perfect. Anyone get my Frozen quote? But yeah, that side's all nice now. Look at that. Isn't that so much better? This device is a miracle device. Now on to this side. We've got some more. Get rid of these blackheads. I've got this new age product. Gets rid of your blackheads. Don't judge me. Christian walks around the corner like, what the hell? Da, 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 da. So yeah, I don't think it was actually from my sweater specifically, but I meant more like my sweater rubbing up against it as I wear it, or just whatever clothing I'm wearing, because the inside is black, and so I think maybe the little fibers end up pulling through to the surface. I'm not really sure why it does that, but yeah, but now it is all clean. I'll just have to use this puppy on it every once in a while. Yay, Christian's back, and now we can play again. Maybe I'll win one. Yay.
No.
No.
No. Shut up.
Oh. Well, that game lasted about 3 minutes, and Christian won. Surprise, surprise! I finally won one. Was this the 5th game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I finally won one. And I think Christian's gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna edit my vlog. So, no more sequence. I just had to win one. I was like, no, Christian, you're not allowed to go to bed till I win at least one game. But then I did win. So, yay! You ready, Christian? You ready? You ready? Oh, you got it that time. One more. Oh, I tried to get your leg. Dang, I always go to the left. What? I don't get it.